ridiculous. Time for today's
question.
Okay, so we were talking about this a little bit earlier this morning off camera, so I thought I'd ask you guys for questions. What movie, like an old movie, still holds up? Still holds up. It's still good. Okay, Julissa, you first.
Well, since I was hanging out with the mermaids earlier, I'm gonna go Splash. I haven't seen that one in a while.
Good one. Yep. Ashley, what about you?
All right, 3 movies, easy. Coming to America, Sister Act 2, and Clueless.
Oh,
all undeniable.
Good list. Lori, what about you?
I don't watch a lot of movies over and over again, but I would say any of the 80s movies, Pretty in Pink, Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, those never get old.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Davey Grassoff, what about you?
I believe any war movie holds up just fine, like Patton, Midway, Saving Private Ryan, Platoon, just to name a few. War movies.
All right. Mr. Dabkovich.
We recently watched Back to the Future. Still just as good as it was when I first saw it. Although we still were like, well, wait a second. If Marty meets Doc, and isn't that going to ruin Doc's future? And then, never mind, just press play.
Don't think too much about it.
Yeah, you can't put too much.
You got to do the Looper thing. When the Looper, they went, just don't worry about the thing.
Right.
It'll blow your mind.
Go with the story.
Chelsea's actually been on this deep dive watching all these 80s and 90s movies.
Okay.
I'm trying to get her to do a blog about it because it's really funny. But Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is still most excellent.
Oh,
really?
Party time.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm gonna go comedy, romance, and thriller.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll start with a thriller. With thriller, I'm gonna say Nightmare on Elm Street because you never took them seriously anyway.
Yeah.
And Freddy's little one-liners were just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So don't watch it for like the special effects. Watch it because Freddy is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay. On the romance tip, I'm gonna say Titanic. I mean, it's a sucker bet, but
Yeah. Okay.
Still not as good as it was, still just as bad as it was in the beginning.
It hasn't changed at all.
And then on the comedy tip, stop playing. Y'all know Friday was the best movie that was ever made.
Yeah.
It was meant for one-liners and zingers. Like, you can't help but quote some of the lines from the movie.
No, I never got two things go together.
Peanut butter,
Can
no
I add
jelly.
Raising Arizona to that list?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Okay. All right. Good stuff.